after putting these credentials there, you will be able to see similar things what I'm seeing here. Now out of here, when you click on one of these icons, it will open the Office 365 Online. If I click on this one, it will open OneDrive. I already did it actually. So here's my OneDrive. You see I have a couple of folders I created. Some of the folders are created automatically. If I would have a chat files, these are stored here. The notebooks which I'm creating on OneNote, which is really something really good. If you haven't used it, I would really strongly suggest you guys to use this. So basically, if you would like to install the Office on your computer, you just click here and you install it, download it and install it. It is pretty straightforward. By the way, for the people who didn't install the as an application their Teams, it will be here because mine is installed already. I don't see it, but actually you're gonna see here a small icon where I'm moving my mouse, and basically you will be able to when you click there to install it, afterwards log off out of this one and use Teams from the application. I'm asking you to do this because then if you would like to share your screen with me or your friends, it will be available. Using the web interface is not really available. So if I would like to share something with you guys, which something at the moment we're on, as you see, these are all the folders you know, which are related with all of the modules we're doing here, right? So now we are on module 12. So when I click on it, basically I will provide you with access. So I will create a link which will provide you access for a certain period of time and under certain conditions. Will provide you with access to a specific folder. So I'm going to use this important folder because you need, nevertheless, you need for the next week, you will need access to this one. So I'll demonstrate how to do this. So when you go to OneDrive, once again, it is on Office. You click here on this icon, it will open here. And as we mentioned, I have already here a couple of different folders created. I'll navigate to a subfolder here. And I would like to give you specific access only for this subfolder. This is the important one. So right click on this one. You could go to a specific file or files and do the same, but it's better to create a folder and just share this folder after this. And then what you do, you just say here share. Okay. Now when you do share, it's better to share it the way so the people who will access it do not edit. By default, you see anyone with the link, so to anyone which I send the link, or you afterwards send it to someone else, will have access, and we could go and edit what is in my folder. So they could add files, they could delete files, they could change what the files is. So basically I don't want this. So I click here, and anyone with the link is good, because if you're sending to people which are not part of the organization and they don't have an email, they won't be able to open it otherwise. So if I say this one, actually it will be only specific for the people in the college. But if I say like this, I could send the link to everyone. Okay. Now here it is. You need to say allow editing. You need to uncheck this if you don't want people to go inside and to do stuff. They still will be able to download it actually. Here, as I see, the IT guys, they didn't put, there is an option. If they allow this option, actually, I could stop people from downloading actually, but I don't see the option at the moment. I could put a password, and actually I need to provide you afterwards with a password. Don't do this when you're sending it to me, right? I want it to be as easy to access it as possible. And then set an expiration date. In my case, I will say expire, this one expire when our course expires, so at the end of the month. Okay, but you guys, if you're gonna give me access, at least 10 days after the end of the month, because you know I might go and check stuff while I'm preparing your final marks, and it's about 7 to 10 days when I finish the course. So at least 10 days after finishing the course, if you're doing here something which I advise you don't do, but if you decide doing it, just 10 days at least after finishing the course for me to be able to still be able to access it. And then I will say apply. So I stop allowing people to edit. I allow everyone, not only people from the college, actually people who will have the link to access it, and I put an expiration date, and I didn't put a password. So for you guys, do the same, don't put expiration date. Okay, So I'll say apply. Now because I already did something with this, it says, okay, do you want to use still the old one, or you would like to apply the new one? And I say use the new expiration. For me that's fine. And now you see there are two choices. I could, well, three choices. I could put a name or an email address, so send it to a specific person. I could send through Outlook as an email, and what I will do and what I like doing and what you're supposed to do, click on the copy link, and that's your link. Then you copy this link. Now I will send this, I will pause the record. Basically I send it to you. What I want to do next is to show it to you how you could put this link. So imagine that was your work. Whatever you just did, whatever I showed it to you, this folder you created in the previous movie which we recorded, now if you would like to upload it to your folder and share it to me. So basically it's really easy to upload it. What you need to do is just to go to the folder where you would like to upload it. I'll use the other one which I don't have too many things inside. I think T16 was an empty one. Yeah, well, there are some things. So basically what you do is just drag and drop it here. So just drag and drop it. On the right side you're gonna see it says uploading some items, and actually some of them, if they're empty, they won't be uploaded. That's okay, you just need to put something inside, right? That's what it shows me here. But nevertheless, afterwards you do exactly the same what I did. Okay, I will delete this. I don't need it anymore, right? I just wanted to show it to you how it looks. So then you do whatever I just did. Okay, so the link you created, you could share it to me through a document. So you could create your a simple text document, and you could paste the link in this document. You could paste the link here. That's the link for my SharePoint, which I send you already through the chat. And afterwards, this link you could call it the same way. So I'm gonna save this thing. You could call it the same way. You could call it the same way as you prepare your zip file or your other file, the you know, the folder you zipped basically. And after this, when you send me this file the same way you send me the zip file, you know, I could access the zip file. When I open it, I could access your work directly on your you know, on your drive. So in that case, you don't need to create these folders on your desktop. You don't need to do anything on your desktop. You could do everything on your cloud drive, and afterwards what you need to send is, to me, is only one small text file with this link inside, and this thing will actually lead me to all of your work. You could do it this way. If you have many folders, you could share all of them, and you could put many links inside. Just put a simple explanation what it is. Just say this is for, let's say this is chapter 1, the other one is chapter 2, and so on and so forth. The lab for chapter 1 and lab for chapter 2. Okay, so that's the other way you could send me your work, and in that case your work actually will remain on your cloud drive.